The Central Club.
What's going on, people? Welcome to the Central Club. This episode is brought to you by Re-Inspire Printing and Weekend Defender. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the club and hit the bell button to be notified of future content. Today we are in a place called Risca. Alright, Risca, believe it or not, is in the Caerphilly borough. How big is this borough? I actually thought Risca was part of the Gwent Valley, but it's actually the start of the Caerphilly borough. Newport is just down the other way, Bettus and as you go into Newport. But Risca is as you start to go up towards the Caerphilly borough. Now, Risca has been a place that has been requested so many times, and especially an estate called Ty Sign Holly Road Flats. We're going to go and have a look up there. We're going to go and speak to the community as well and see if it's all what it's made out to be. Risca has a population of about 11,000 people. So I hope you enjoy this one. Stay central. Also, one other thing, Kyle's with me again today. What are you saying, Kyle?
Oh, good, man.
Yeah, you good?
Yes.
Yes, brother.
So?
What's your name, mate?
Jared Styles, my name is.
What? That's like a proper pop star name. Jared Styles. I like it. Where are you from, mate?
Risca.
Yeah. And if you could describe what Risca's like living in, growing up.
It's lovely. Like, I moved away for a very long time and like disconnected from all my friends, got welcomed straight back in here.
Wow.
So it is a very lovely community. Like, it is the best community, like, for support, I will say.
Really?
I'll give it that. It is lush.
Is there a lot to do in the area? Is there a lot of support for other people who are quite vulnerable?
I support with vulnerable, a bit offish because they just chuck everyone in Holly Road, don't they?
Is that the flat at the top, is it?
Flats at the top.
Is that like, would you say, the dumping ground of Risca?
Yeah. Unfortunately.
So let's shy away from the negativity though.
Yeah.
The rest of Risca, is it literally really nice everywhere, or is there other bits that have good and bad bits in Risca?
I would say most of it is good. It's just that one street, and that's like miles away, really.
Yeah.
Well, not miles away, but
Yeah. So if you could describe in a couple of words, like, how would you describe it?
it's lush.
It's lush. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. It's
I
lush.
just love the area, like the people as well. Like, you know, it's
Yeah.
a good community. They've got pubs that they put bouncy castles up. Because I got a little boy, so
Oh, that's amazing.
it's,
So you would say there is a community feel in the whole of
everyone
Risca?
knows each other. Like, you could go into that pub and then go into that pub and you'll know people from that. Like,
Oh, that's great. That's great.
everyone just knows each other.
Sporting community, football, rugby.
Yeah, there's rugby, I think, over there. There's football over there. They got youth thing down there,
Fantastic.
and they got like play area for babies.
That's
like,
amazing.
so-
yeah, that's good.
Can't really ask for much more.
But if you could describe Holly Road Flats or that area, how would you describe it? You are? How mad is that, bro? How mad is that? That is crazy, man.
Yeah, fair play to you. You
Um,
do a lot of good work.
Oh, thank you, man. I
I've
appreciate
seen
it,
some of
mate.
your videos as well.
So yeah, were you glad we're in Risca then? Putting Risca on the map, like?
That's bang. Well,
Hey, Jared,
thank
God
you.
bless, man. Take
Thank
care.
you. Thank
Well, that was a lively booze, the old Masons. But look, I think you know what I mean by unique. All right then. So I've just come into the Mason Arms, I believe it's called. Very it's a unique looking pub, to be fair. Right on the bend. It looks like a house. I've got a youngly lovely chap here want to talk. What's your name, mate?
My name's Gene Elizabeth.
Nice to meet you, brother.
Nice to
How's
meet
it
you,
going?
friend. It's good, bro. I piss away, I am, but I'm not gonna lie. But Risca is a wicked place, bro. Yeah. Obviously, you go up Holly Road and that's getting a bit rough. Do you understand what I'm saying? I swear to God, this pub here is the best pub I think I've ever been to me.
Yeah.
The Mason Arms, guys. If you want to come and see me, I'll go at the bar. I'll do drinks good price. You know what I'm saying? But you can't go wrong with that. Happy hour. It says a few, mate. Yeah. Monday to Thursday, 2 p.m. to 7.
Let's have a look at that.
Yeah, come with me. You got karaoke every day. You know what I'm saying?
Every day, fair
Mate,
play.
I swear to God, you should see me on it. It's live, honestly, mate. But Yeah, they are rough parts, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, so obviously when people like put their requests in, they were like, you need to go to Holly Road, is it, Ty-sign and all that.
It's not the best of it, mate, I'm not gonna lie. Just be prepared, don't have your camera out like I just try and keep it in, mate, you know what I'm saying?
I try, you know, but I want to have a balance to these places. I don't want to just go to the rough places. I want to get to see the community as well, like, you know.
Wicked, yeah, honestly, I got my local shop down there, bro, it's not too far. Everything's quite close, do you know what I'm saying? Everyone here is quite close. We're like,
Yeah, that's good,
Big
yeah.
family here, bro, do you know how it is? So I'm not from here originally, I've moved here. Nothing but respect these guys have showed me, mate, do you know what I'm saying? And it's just one of them, like, you know.
Yeah, that's quite unique, you know, you moving here and feeling so welcome.
It's just, bro, I'll show you now. Come here, guys, you got like, obviously the gambler. So like karaoke machine here, where it goes off on a Friday.
Oh, no, yeah.
You see all the boys here playing on I've been banned off here a few times. I can wear it off, you know how it is.
What is it? Library on a Monday and, you know, karaoke on a Friday, is it?
On a Monday,
Karaoke
mate.
Friday, Sunday.
Yeah, but
She knows us, sir.
if I ask him, it's every day for karaoke.
Yeah.
Honestly.
They'll get the mic out for any of him, is it?
It is, bro. Yeah.
What's what kind of pub is it though? Is it a does it get a bit lively in
It
it?
gets lively in the night, but in the day it's wicked for the kids as well. We've got Benty Castle outside,
I
with
just
for
saw
the
it, yeah.
families, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Nothing but respect for
How
everyone.
many pubs are in Risca?
Oh god, handfuls, mate.
Really?
You got the Fox and Hens, obviously you got the commercial, but there's nothing like the Masons, mate.
Yeah.
Everybody comes here. Put it this way, you're going for pre-drinks, end of the night, everyone's here.
Yeah, this is the place to be,
Honestly,
like.
mate, yeah.
Yeah, well, to be fair, I feel very.
Oh, man.
I only wanted to come in to use the toilet.
Yeah, get in the toilet and I haven't let him leave, guys. He's not allowed now. You gotta stay.
Yeah.
Honestly.
If you could describe Risca in a few words. Come on in, come and show me the bouncy castle.
Man, you can't leave my hands.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, look at the crisp section. Bro, it's
I
stocked
know, you
up
can't
here,
afford
guys.
that, can't afford that.
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. I got you, boys. Come on. Obviously, it's up here.
Where are you from originally? That sounds like a
Bedford
Newport
side,
accent,
bro,
that.
Bedford, yeah, obviously this is the upstairs, you can't go up here in a minute. It's nice and clean up here, guys, if I could show you I would. Ah, look at this. Bro, it's free.
You can't fault
The
it.
kids go on here free, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? You don't charge, you're not like other people, bro, you chat fun. Do you know what I'm saying? And my mate here, he owns these Newport Removals.
What have you got for there?
Oh, it's
Oh, it's the camera he's recording here, it's lovely. You know something, do you want to go say hello to the camera?
No.
No, sure?
I
Tell him
don't
how
want
good
to tell.
Ty-sign is. It's a bit rough at
I
Ty-sign,
don't-
but it's good, isn't it?
It's not rough, it's amazing.
Oh,
I just
don't
make
listen
sure
to
you
it.
go your grinder and everything else.
This is amazing. This is amazing, though, that this is free for the kids. And that's
Oh, yeah,
fantastic.
yeah,
You can't go wrong with it.
So basically, I'm a YouTuber. I'm a podcaster, former heroin addict, turned my life around from Cardiff. But I do vlogs as well, and I go to different areas in Wales. People request places to go to.
Yeah, come on, bro. What guy's about, man?
Can you say hello on camera? Is that right?
Maybe you last time I seen him back. Most recent
Say
back.
hello to the camera, Richard.
Caffili,
Yeah, I know,
Lansbury, Graig
I see you, Greg Rack, and
Yeah. Because I listen, right? I've been all over, right? I cannot believe how big this Caffili borough is.
Massive, but
it's
anyway,
huge.
it's
I thought we were in Newport, Quaint.
It's the last one
Well,
before
Glasgow
Quaint.
is on the cusp from
Hiya.
Newport City. We are the first borough for Caerphilly, and
Mad.
this is it.
It's huge.
And look what we got around
That's
us.
why the accent
Beautiful.
sounds so different, see. But
Yeah.
Of course, in Newport, see.
Look at the views. It's beautiful.
I'm from the valleys up by
That's
Tilburg,
Aquaweed
Bargard.
Mountain.
This place is better. It's fucking
Yeah.
beautiful, lovely. I love it.
What's that mountain called?
Aquaweed.
Aquaweed. That's
Aquaweed.
beautiful.
Big
Beautiful.
barrel
Yeah.
there is marking it.
The woods up there are amazing.
That cream one,
Yeah.
my friend literally lives in it, bro.
Wow.
Up here, bro, that whitey creamy one next to
Yeah.
the brown one. Who's here,
Beautiful.
mate?
Beautiful.
It's nuts, isn't it? You know,
Amazing.
I bet he wakes
Honestly.
up every morning, bollock naked, on his thing like I thinks, wow.
Hey, yeah, thank you very much. Hey, if you could just describe Risca in a couple of words, I would just.
I would say it's a lovely town, village. Is the beginning of the valleys.
Okay.
That's
Better
what
soil
I
down
say.
here than anywhere else, but
Yeah.
Lots of worms.
You love it. Lots of what?
Lots of worms.
Yeah. And I want to say, big. Are you guys with the Bounty Castle, are you?
Nah, it's the guy inside.
But people just go on there. That's
Yeah, we just
amazing,
come
isn't
there.
it?
wicked, man. It's like a
The
thing.
kids have a jump on here, bro. Do you get me? There's Chris is all sorts of there, bro. And it's not even
Can't fault
you
it.
can't send your kids in.
Yeah. No, I'm glad, you know, I bumped into you. Like, thank you very much for your insights. Yeah, thank you. Take care.
Come back to the drink on me
Yeah,
soon,
bye.
boys.
Yeah, oh, definitely.
Come back, bro.
So we are going to be doing vlogs and that as well.
Alright, Rich, I'll see you soon.
We are going to do summer vlogs. So we're bye. So we're going to be back in the summer, like, do you know what I mean?
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, if I'm being honest, mate, I'll go to jail, I am.
Oh, mate.
Oh, no, mate, I've had
Talk to me, bro.
I made some bad decisions, mate. I'm on a fucking GPS.
Oh,
road,
yeah.
you know, not GPS, I'm tagged, sorry.
Tag,
good.
yeah.
But fucking, they're supposed to put me on GPS, but they haven't. You know what I'm
So
saying?
hang on a minute, what are you going to do?
Next time I have, watch.
Where are you going?
Truthfully, bro, I made a bad decision. I'm on a big charge.
in the fucking cinemas.
Oh, by the way, guys, it's not usually like this, but it's kicking right off here in a minute.
Fair enough.
Risca for you guys. Look, you know.
Leave us with something for the people. Give
For
us
the
one.
people, guys, if you come here, you will have the best night of your lives. On me. Come and see me. Risca finest. You know, guys, listen, it's a local legend terrier, see? I promise you now, any of you want to come here and play my mate the pool, you will not win.
Oh, you top pool player, yeah?
They won't win, will they, Ted? They can't.
Alright, thank you, Ollie. Risca right there. It's a very warm, welcoming place,
I
yeah?
said that, didn't I?
And if you move away, you always want to come back.
Yeah.
Because of the community,
Are you from here?
Yeah.
How would you describe it?
Well, it's warm, friendly.
Yeah?
Oh, so the first time I come here, tell you what, like I went, like our first time I come here, just accept me straight away, he's a local legend, this guy, man.
Fair play. That's a good quality to have in the community, that is.
But you think I'm allowed to play on that pool table?
Exactly. I agree. Hey, it's a pleasure to meet you, mate. Hey, is Holly Road and Ty-sign all what it's portrayed to be, or is it not that bad, really?
Yeah, it's what it's portrayed to be.
It is, isn't it, mate? It's not the best.
Fair enough. Nice one, sir.
Come on.
Oh, go on, I'll go this way. Yes. What's happening, bro? What's your name?
Brother, Caden.
Caden, nice to meet you, bro. So you live in Risca?
Yeah.
How would you describe the place?
It's alright, to be fair. It's nice in a humble town. You know, everyone knows everyone. You get along with everybody. It's alright down here. It's good. I like it.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
20.
And, you know, is it a lot to do for 20-year-olds?
Yeah, I'd say so. There's quite a few places you can go around here. Me and our boys always find somewhere to go, somewhere to chill.
Yeah.
There's like spots with the sun and everything.
Yeah.
Alright.
Beautiful scenery, to be fair, isn't it, you know?
Actually, there's loads of mountains everywhere.
Yeah. Is it a place that's, quite easy to get caught up in the wrong stuff, or...?
In a way, yeah. Like, because it's everywhere. So, like, sort of, you do, like, end up getting yourself mixed up into it sometimes, but you can avoid it if you want it. It just depends who you put yourself right with.
Yeah, of course. And if you could describe the place in a couple of words, how would you describe it?
I don't even know. Interesting, I'd say. It's quite an interesting place.
Do you know that you're not in the city in a place like Risca?
Yeah, I'd say so. You feel like the valley town part of it.
Really? Yeah.
100%, yeah. 100%.
What's the most positive thing about living up here?
Just the people, I'd say. 100% of people.
Yeah.
It's just everyone's so friendly.
And what would you
Get
say
along.
the most negative thing is?
Probably the crackheads, to be honest.
Yeah,
Top
drug problem. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, mate. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it. Top man.
Of course, man.
You know, this has been recommended so many times, and I don't really know if it is wise to go up so blindly. Maybe we should have got someone to take us who's from the area, or is it just reputation? Is this place going to be like all the other places we go to, where actually it used to be rough and now look good? But look at that for the view, mate. Look at that Mackin Mountain, beautiful. You actually look at Risca on a map. It's so distinctive. The winding road, not easy to get to, and I think this is all by design as well. Let's put the flats right out the way. You know, put them up in the corner. And it's like it's a vicious circle then, isn't it? Because those people who are vulnerable, they probably don't drive, yeah, more than likely. They've probably got problems, whether that's a disability, but you want to stick them right at the top. A lot of boarded up flats, as you can see there. Watch, put the camera down a little bit just in case people think we're fucking filming kids and shit. But Well, come and say hello on my YouTube channel.
Just put Nazi and Teeth on there.
All right, all right. So then, can you just tell us where we are?
Holly Road.
This is the famous Holly Road.
Hollywood, like.
And how long have you been up in this area?
Been here 8 years now.
Okay, where are you from originally?
Oakdale.
So when you was told you was coming here, did you know about this place?
Yeah, it's got a reputation of it from years ago. My uncle and I used to live here years ago.
up the other day, there's always something going on.
Yeah, there's always something going on. Today it's quiet, like.
What, on a live?
The odd people up there out and about and that.
Well, what's this like on a live day then? Like, what, every block's out like?
You know, I've seen doctors come here, they block the street off an hour via shields and that.
Shut up.
Yeah, I've had a
When they cook
few.
it, they don't fuck about.
That's my fourth floor I've had.
Thank you, love. Thank you.
Oh, Nike Jordan.
No, LV.
Hiya,
Hiya, mate.
This guy's doing a YouTube channel, bro. He's all over the YouTube.
Hiya, mate. How are you, alright?
That's one of the boys, right?
Yeah, sound. So, yeah, the police are up here. Do you feel like up here, it's like you're judged more than the other areas, right?
It's easy, fucking hell. As soon as I don't even tell people where I live now, because it's that bad.
Really?
Like, people will be like, oh yeah, we know about our place. And it's not a place, it's people up here mainly, you know, because it is quite bad up here.
So, what are the type of people who get moved up here? People who are vulnerable, you'd say, and stuff like that, is it? Like,
Yeah. Mainly you've got people, it's in it, bro, it's like mainly Caerphilly, you know.
Yeah,
It's mainly the people that are from Caerphilly, like, you know, it's nuts.
what, here?
Yeah.
They've moved a lot of, because it's
Majority
Caerphilly
of
Borough,
yeah.
they've moved
I
people from
noticed that,
Caerphilly
yeah.
here, like,
Got
yeah.
peas.
Hello, bro?
You've got everything up
Yeah.
here. You've got pedos and that up here.
Have you?
Yeah, they just can't disclose it.
So you're telling me that it literally... No, what's your name? Nice to meet you both. Thank Big Al, yeah? I'll remember that. You're saying that a lot of paedophiles, they move up here as well?
Yeah, they just can't tell you who they are, innit? So we could be...
You suss them out,
yeah,
like...
Well, yeah, obviously, but you could be saying hello to someone and you don't know. And it's just nuts, like. You mean? Yeah. You can suss about anyway, like you said that.
What are the flats like inside? Are they okay, or...?
Yeah, they're spacious. 2-bedroom flats, like.
2-bedroom flats?
They're big flats, so what they are, they're big.
They're
Like,
huge,
they're not
so.
small.
I'll blur your face from there because you're quite far back. Just say what you're saying.
Yeah, and they're not small. They're nice sized flats, nice sized kitchen, spare bedroom and all. They're nice sized flats. They just need renovating, like.
Yeah. And if you ask the council or your landlord for help...
Doing them, but it's doing them slowly. It's getting the budget for there.
Yeah.
Like I've lived for 11 years, like.
Have you?
He's been here long.
Is this a place where you come, you just can't leave, is it?
People come here to drink, you know. People come here to, don't they though? Don't they? People from like from people we don't even know come here to have a drink, you know. Because they know it's just gonna be. If they want to come for you for a scrap, come up here. Do you mean that's what happens?
I hear that with you know, Groigaraka, Lansbury, Thornhill and Cumbran. The people in the community, they say, listen, this has got a reputation.
Rock, innit?
It's people. No, but it's people who come to their area to cause the trouble, like you just said.
Yeah,
people
yes.
come here to drink and party. That's the reputation. You know, the people here are actually nice, like, you know.
Watching crack back in the flat.
Well, they do, man. Like,
They do be honest.
Yeah, it's flat out up
Going
here.
on the U2.
So,
homeless I worked for.
you was what?
Homeless.
Yeah.
Went in shelters, I did.
Yeah, we all. That's what happened to us. Like I was in jail and that. So because I had to go through hostels and after jail and shit. And this is where they placed me up. Yeah, it's fucking nuts.
And have you had much trouble up here or yourself?
I've had, that's my 5th door I've had since I've been up here 8 years. That's my 5th.
You
door.
what?
Yeah, I've had police. Do you know?
Your fucking 5th door?
He's been in most of the time. He's been in.
What's that, feds?
Yeah, police kicked my door off. You know, they've had fucking. I've had possession of firearm from here. Fucking caught this car. I've had everything.
Fuck off.
Yeah. I'm in jail for street robbery. I battered a boy on the end of the street up there for fucking because he was pissed up.
And they had you for street robbery?
Yeah. Well, it turned into a fucking section 18 then.
They're bastards, innit?
Yeah.
Ain't they bastards,
We
like?
warned him all night, like he kept coming back for more. We warned him, listen, there's a boy. I got a house for the boys here. It's my mate's party, like, you know, fucking just fuck off.
I don't know if this is the place, because I think they were from Risca, but was it Raymond Ball? No. There was 2 twins, and they
Yeah.
the brothers. You know, You know what I'm on about, innit?
He's a Risca boy.
Yeah, I think they're from up here as well. I was in jail with them, like, you know, but...
I
Yeah.
think that's fucking... cocked away on that,
Yeah. So would you say that this is like, out of the whole estate, this is like the active?
Active, this is the active street. This is.
Yeah.
The street's lively all the time.
But for the people out there who probably do say negative stuff about the place, what would you say to those people?
They need a fucking be burnt
Yeah.
Need a slap, didn't it? Grow up with that.
Yeah.
It's not the people up here. It's not the place. It's the people.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. There's some nice people up here, and there's some fucking assholes.
Yeah.
Up here as well, like, do you know what I mean?
Fair play.
I bet.
Hey, off all of you.
From Casey Evans, Crack
What is it?
Central.
Nuts.
Crack Central.
Thank you very much. Hey. He's flat up mad, isn't he? The one looked a bit sketchy, the other one looked a bit more over there. Get him. I think the most shocking thing looking at Holly Road is the amount of boarded up flats. I've seen at least 4, I think. You know, that's 4 people on the street who could be housed. Hiya, mate. What's your name?
Robin, I am, and this is Joe.
Yeah, yeah.
He's from Blackwood originally, but I've been down here 10 years.
Oh yeah, where did we go in Blackwood?
It's gone rocky compared over the years, like it's quiet at the minute, like.
Here you mean, yeah?
Yeah, Holly Road's quiet. Now and again you get neighbours arguing and all, I don't know.
Yeah.
At one time, people getting murdered down here at one time, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I was in jail, because I used to be a heroin addict. I was in jail about 10 years ago, and there was 2 brothers.
Crack down here now, more so than it's here now, right?
It's crack everywhere now, isn't it?
My
Isn't
mate
it bad?
was flat out on the heroin.
Yeah.
Like you know me from jail, what's your name? Munkin?
Yeah.
He lived up the top of there.
Oh my god.
He'll give you a story, he's a woman boy. He's a jailbird, no?
Yeah, I know him.
Heroin now, he is.
Is he? Oh, that's fucking amazing. Yeah, but you know what?
It's more financially correct, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a rich man's drug, isn't it? Really, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, when you get your 10 bag or whatever it is, they weigh on it.
Yeah. So would you say Holly Road now then is quieter than it was?
Yeah, because we got people from the council working with us and all now as well, helping us clean it all up here and all.
That's good.
Beth and what's her name? And they've opened a TLC cafe down here, and they feed people who are unable to feed themselves. Awesome.
It's exactly what I said. You know when I come up here, I said, it's like it's designed to put you out of the fucking way. I said, but the people who are in council flats like this are vulnerable people. They shouldn't be put out of the way. If you don't drive, or you're disabled, or you're mentally not there, anxiety, how are you going to get out of this area? You're going to be stuck here. So, you know, if they've got a shop, that's good.
These flats are meant to be knocked down.
Well, they reckon there's 10-year waiting list now to get in these flats down here now.
To get in one?
10 years, yeah.
Why is there so many boarded up flats?
To get in flats.
They go damp issues.
Yeah, they started to do them all, repair them all, because they were talking about they might have had to go knocked down.
Yeah, do you know how long these flats have been here?
Oh, I'm 58 and they were built before I was born, right?
Yeah.
The Chester who passed away recently, he was 80 odd and he owned that flat up there.
He was what, 80 and he's here or...
He was
rest in
respected
peace.
in the community, like.
He was a big fucking pillar of the
Yeah,
community.
he lived there all his life, like.
Most of these flats are private. They're not just council.
No, there's a couple of private ones on them.
A couple of private ones on there, like.
Yeah, no, do you know what? There's got to be a way we can kind of like change that word, innit? Because they all grew. I say it, you know, as a council estate. Well, half is probably private now,
I
right?
live up in the Gurnhouse estate, and this is
These flats are meant to be knocked down there.
a lot pure compared to that place.
It's what?
This is like living in heaven compared to up in the Gurnhouse.
Yeah.
Nice people, don't get me wrong.
Yeah. It's one of the most requested places to go, Gurnhouse and my
At one
stag.
time, at least once a week, somebody getting murdered, wasn't he, in Gurnhouse at one time? Right?
Yeah, well, I interviewed Denise Sullivan, who was part of the house fire, the Gurnhouse house fire that killed the mother and the... Yeah, tragedy, you know, tragic.
I don't know what it is, Gurnhouse is more... trimmed and it is. They're all, most of them are.
Yeah, I know.
They waved.
I know. And there was a lot of children deaths. The babies in the attic. Remember that one?
Yeah. Because when I came down here, I was homeless. My plans was being year to year. I think I've been here 10 years now.
You're getting out, look.
And I mean, most of the community down here now, it's a community down
Well,
here.
this is what I was going to ask, right? Because these flats are at the top, yeah, right? And then you look this way and it's houses, yeah? Is there a divide between you guys in the flats and these in the houses, or is it a real community, would you say?
A community it is, yeah.
That's good.
And the TLT, which is all voluntary run, it's a cafe, it's a food bank, Jane it is who started it all up, yeah? And on a Tuesday they
What's her name?
Jane.
Shout out to Jane.
Jane something, so I'm down the TLC. Tuesday they have community food, we can go down and they'll pay you a meal. And then food bank then is on Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
It's positive though, you know, that's positive.
If they earn any money in the cafe, it's all spent on the park, and in the summer they've had a big cinema screen across on the grass.
Have they? That's amazing. I'd love to come and see that.
Basketball court down there. Because I'm originally from here, I'm from up the valleys. But 10 years ago I moved here, my plan for the year, and
yeah.
I die from here now.
Probably. So if you could give me one positive thing of Holly Road and surrounding Ty-sign, and one negative thing. Start with a
The
negative.
negative thing is in the summer, they're not wherever everyone have think on their step, and they normally end up when they get or whatever. Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
So it's a sunny day. Let's paint a picture. It's a sunny day. Everyone's repping their block today.
Yeah, the men just been go down the more they like, who they looking at, and this, that, and the other, but they might not even be looking at each other, you know what I mean? And they end up fighting a girlfriend fighting, don't they? Smashing bottles.
Oh, them two up there, they're mad, aren't they?
Yeah.
Good people. They were good, you know, I can imagine, you know, when they're drunk and full, but sober, lovely people.
But when anybody needs it, they always have somebody to help them on the street. Because they come from Caerphilly, Blackwood, Gatty, but now they all...
Caerphilly's a big fucking butter, mate, isn't
Like
it?
a unit now, you know what I mean? Everyone get on with everybody.
Yeah. No, that's good. You know, that community spirit
And I
is
haven't
there.
witnessed that since I was big when I grew up in Tilburth.
You what, sorry?
I grew up in Flirty East.
Yeah.
Well, it's only across the river, Tilburth.
It's quite small, isn't it? Yeah.
It's mostly families. Everyone belongs to everybody. And then I think when one starts passing away and whatever, next thing you know, you're the only one left in your family.
Everyone around you are fucking strangers, like, you know. And then that's when the community drips out. It's like, I think the most important thing is when new people move in, they've got to integrate as much as you've got to take them in, you know. And I know some people feel quite nervous moving in and stuff, but that's how that's how communities die, is by not keeping together, you know.
Yeah.
What about yourself? What do you like about living up here?
I think I don't like that.
Someone's messenger's popping.
Yeah, my phone.
Hey, you fucking famous, you, ain't you?
There's always someone in the block that you can go and sit and talk to who will listen and understand you, you know what I mean?
Yeah, say that again for the people, that's important.
There's always somebody in one of the blocks that you can go and say, can I come and talk to you? And there's always somebody there who will wait. I mean, especially the TLC is the main place of this place. They are the root of keeping all people who, the benefits are crashing down on them, and they're losing like so much money a month because of this universal credit, and you know, like I think people go from £1,000 a month down to £300 a month.
It's disgusting. You know, because I believe those people who are on benefits deserve it. They need the support, like, you know.
Well, yeah, not every benefit person is a scoundrel. They have that money because there's no other way of living.
Exactly.
And you've got the bill going up, and then the money not going up with the money. With that, every time you go into a supermarket, price on stuff have gone up. But your money
that's it. You know, wages have stayed the same when everything else has gone up. You know, years ago your wages get a lot, now it'll get nothing.
Like when I left school, there was no minimum wage. When you left school at 16, about £17 a week. And then when I was 21, I went up to £20 a week.
I would say the one thing you just said then, which you can't take away from places like this, you could be in any area that's got the best, you know, ratings of where to live and, you know, the nicest, cleanest pollution, all this stuff, right? You go to those places, people are fucking lonely, all right? You know, and some of them don't speak to no one for months on
The only
end.
downfall is, yeah, they've got empty parts here. They've got so many people homeless, but they're not rushing to get them people in there.
That's what I just said as well. It's
I'm so
frustrating.
frustrated. I used to live up there, but I was unfortunately I lost my flat, and my friend lived in next door, and he let me move in with them. It was only temporary, wasn't it? I've been there 4 years.
So you two live together then, yeah?
But it's his flat, but he let me, when I gave my flat up to go look at somebody who was mentally ill, yeah, and things went big down, I was homeless overnight. And
Well, fair play to you, mate.
and
Fair
he
play.
said, oh, come on, because we knew each other before anyway, like,
Yeah.
when we were homeless up in Blackwood. No.
I was homeless nearly 2 years on the street.
It's
It's not the best. It's not the best to live like
No.
on the streets.
Yeah, no, I know, and I bet you two have bloody arguments a lot, don't you? You know, I bet it's not.
Oh, yeah, of course. You do, but people do have arguments, yeah. I would like to, I would like to bring my kids up on this road. I would bring my kids up on this road.
Have you got any kids? No?
Younger than you,
How old are you, mate?
31.
Are you 31? Bloody hell. Fair play. You're younger than me. Well, what I would say is well done to you for, letting him, stay with you and stuff, mate. It's not fucking easy, like you said, and there's a lot of people out there who, people want their own space, it's their own sanctuary.
Well,
So fair play to you, innit?
bit of shit over there, really, because I wouldn't bring my kids up on this road.
And that's how you look at it. If you don't bring your kids up, it's rough. Yeah, I get that.
Because you go between PO, nonsense and whatever, there's a lot of them on the roads as well. That's why you've got the main cameras on the street.
Yeah. But I'm sure when they move them in, you know straight away, don't you? Yeah? They stand out.
Yeah, I know.
Well, some of them are quite under the radar.
Yeah, there's like a lot of them are both their facts. There's a lot of nonsense POs on this road. Yeah, and they are both, they pop out, like.
Fair play to them, though, for being so fucking brave, like, innit? It's mad, that. That's wrong, mate, isn't it? They shouldn't be housing them in places like that. It's a recipe for disaster.
Not by a park and not by a they be home and by a park. I don't.
That's fucked up, innit?
Right.
You know?
Right on his road, like.
Yeah. What's your name, anyway?
Joe.
Joe? Colin, nice to meet you, Joe. Thank you so much for chatting to us.
Is that, man?
Where's that?
Lovely view from Fairview Avenue. Got Holly Road in the back. T sign at the distance. Now remember, this is our first time up here, our first vlog. We are definitely going to come back for a part 2. Really want to explore the whole area, and feel what Holly Road is like on a Friday or a Saturday, or a weekend at least. The camera, I don't know if you can see it, but it's following us. That camera is on watch 24/7. Again, the views are breathtaking though. That's one thing I'd say about the valleys and these council estates. They do get good views. Even got Yankees up here. He's on the back wheel, look. Fair play. Smoking us, bro. Gone.
Time. Oh, yeah, he's on. Smoking, bro.
Fair play to him, bro. He smashed that, didn't he?
Yeah.
Hey, what's it like to live up here, bro?
It's alright, bro. It's fucking calm, bro. Do you get me? It's fucking not a lot happens around here, bro. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Obviously, I think the place there, like the reputation comes from, is Holly Road.
Yeah. Hollywood, look.
How would you describe the place?
To be honest, bro, Hollywood ain't the best area around here, but everywhere else, bro, do you know, it's more fucking old people just chilling around here, bro. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a nice place, bro. Do you know what I mean? To be fair.
Yeah,
It is
people
nice,
seem
bro,
cool.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, chilling.
Seems like there's a
Well, the
lot.
mountains and all, bro. Do you know what I mean? Fucking place to be, to ride bikes and that.
Beautiful,
Do you get
innit?
me? Yeah, bro. I got a crosser and all, bro. Do you know what I mean? That's what you want up here.
A lot of people up here ride bikes?
Yeah, loads, bro.
Yeah.
Loads, man.
Yeah, I can't fault it, bro. Anyway,
Yeah.
could you just describe Ty-sign in a couple of words?
Calm, chilling, collective, man. Jimmy, yeah, it's a nice place to be, bro. It is a nice place to be.
Hey, nice to meet you. What's your name?
Reese.
Reese. Colin. Kyle.
Nice to meet
Thank
you, boys.
Reese.
Good luck with everything,
God
man.
bless.
Nice to meet you, boys. What's it called?
The Central Club. The Central Club Podcast. Club Podcast.
Yeah, I got you, boys. I got you. Take it easy, boys.
Nice one,
yeah?
brother. Take
Look
care.
after yourself.
See. So of course you've got the park just up here. Holly Road flats are over there, right out of the way. But you know what? The place is. Do you know, although the place got some beautiful views, wow, these steps are quite steep, aren't they? Look at that, bloody hell. Old people have a nightmare coming down here. Right, so Kyle, obviously we haven't been up here long. This is only a bit of a shorter video. We come here up here on the whim, you know, which we always say is probably the best because we want to see what the places are like just on an average day. But what do you make of the place, mate?
Like you just said, yeah, it's nice views. Spoke to a couple of people.
Yeah.
And they got a few mad stories, a few mad people. There's a few nice people.
Yeah.
Like, as everywhere. But yeah.
Does this look like a place like do you know, when I go to these places, I imagine if I lived here, and I know if I lived up here, I would have been a nightmare, bro. Do you know what I mean? When I go to these places, I'm like, fuck, I'm so glad I never lived up here, because I just know what I would have been like. Like, during my addiction days, like, I wouldn't have had a house or a flat up there, because I wouldn't even have put my name on a housing list. That's the type of guy I was, yeah? But I would have been drawn to Holly Road flats. I know that for a fact, you know? And it's sad, really, because it's not the community's fault. You know, this is where they have housed people with drug problems and mental health problems. Not every person who's living in those flats have mental health or have drug problems, but it's one of those places. It only takes one or two to have those type of issues for it to, you know,
sad really, isn't it?
Give a bad reputation of the place.
But there's also some nice houses up here, like I've seen some lovely houses as well.
Yeah, me too, mate, and really nice people. So we didn't put it on the camera, but across the road from Holly Road Flats, you've got the row of houses, and there was a Polish family, and they were loving it, weren't they? They were
doing their gardens, out gardens.
We've made this what this is, and they were out there doing their gardens, doing their drive, their flowers, and I love to see that. I love to see that, like, you know, and that's one of the things I think that the Polish have done well, is integrated quite good into, you know, British culture. You know, that is something that, you know, British people used to do in the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. Take pride in your gardens. I'm not saying we don't anymore, but it's a lot less than it used to be. To see that was amazing. You know, when I went to approach them, I actually thought they were just some Risca Valley people, but they were Polish. I was like, fucking hell, that's mad. But no, the place, there's a lot of good stuff going here as well. Like Robin said, you know, the community centre, they're helping the people out, which is amazing. It has its good and its bad parts, just like anywhere else. Yeah, I enjoyed the place. I enjoyed the place. There seems to be a lovely park and a lot of space for kids to have fun, you know.
I think we should definitely come back.
Oh, we're definitely going to come back. We're going to come back soon. I think what we do is we actually announce it. We keep in touch with the people we've spoken to, and we'll come back up. But for just a one-off wonder, Risca, Ty-sign, let's say, and Holly Road, you were beautiful. You know, if I give a rating, it's hard to give a rating of Risca and Ty-sign. I would give it a 7 out of 10, easy. But Holly Road, I'd probably give a 6. You know, it is, you know, it's a lot. It is quite hard, and like Joe did say, I wouldn't raise my kids here, so that says everything, don't it? You know, I definitely raise my kids round here. obviously be careful who's living in those flats, but up on the flats themselves, yeah, you're right. It would be stressful and quite worrying to have your kids there. So, yeah, I like the place. What do you think?
I like it, yeah.
Yeah. Big shout out to everyone from this area. If we spoke to you, thank you. If we didn't, give us a message. We'd love to come back up and speak to. What I want to speak to is people from the community. I know when this video goes out, right, people are going to be like, why didn't you speak to Johnny? Why didn't you speak to Gail? You know, she's done, you know, she's been a big figure in the community. She's been here for years, all that type of stuff, you know. So hopefully we can come back and speak to some pillars of the community. I'd like to go to the community centre and yeah, revisit Risca and Ty Sign. Please guys, make sure you leave a comment, hit the like button, it helps so much. And you know, when you hit the like button, you're putting your place on the map then, because it pushes it up to the algorithm. Subscribe to the Central Club, it costs nothing, it's just a click of a button. And until next time, what do we tell them?
Stay central.
Stay central. So this is the other side of Ty Sign, Alco Mini Market. What a name for a shop, the Alco shop.
The Alco Mini Market.
You got a Premier, they got the Fridays, Subhub and TJ it is called. The Fridays. I like that. It's a good shout that, isn't it? No. Hi bro! Like I said, there's one thing I would say is the views here are really nice, you know? And I'm not seeing things here, but that ain't a cloud, that's England, isn't it? Put that on.
The distance there, yeah. The X-ray specs, yeah.
that is England, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's not I thought, is they clouds? No, it's actually England. You probably won't see it on the camera.
England off in the distance.
Yeah. That's the Mackin Mountain. So this is Elm. So you got Forsythia. Is that what it is? Forsythia, I think.
Forsyth Close, isn't it? Below us.
Yeah.
And this was Elm Drive, was it?
Elm Drive.
Elm Drive or Elm Road.
Yeah, and then if you can see it off in the distance, that's Holly Road over there.
Yeah.
See the flats? Can you see them? Can you see them?
Yeah.
Let's go and have a little look round. See if we could just speak to at least one person.
Yeah.
Just to see what it's like round here.
You wouldn't buy it?
No, we just made a beeline for Holly Road. Yeah. Hiya, love, alright? Yeah. Can I ask you a couple of questions, love?
No, not really.
No?
No.
Alright, well thank you anyway.
No worries, have a good day.
And you, ta-ra, love. Enjoy your day. We've got some people down here, maybe we'll have a chat with. Elm Drive this is it? Hopefully we'll speak to these down here now. It is a mad little lane this, isn't it? Like, look at it.
Across our lane.
Yeah.
And then if there's no one down there, there should be people at the other end. Before we go down the hill, there's a load of steps on the left.
But why did people tell me to go to this place? Did it used to have a reputation, did it?
Edge, violence, there's loads up there.
Yeah. Oh, mate, thank you anyway, right? I appreciate it, yeah?
Yeah.
Take care, my love. Bye. So, we're off to the... What's the street called we're going to? Thanks, bro. So...
Just up to the left here now.
Yeah.
Forsyth. So,
it's a killer, these hills, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I was set out. It's not the easiest place to get around, is it?
No, on a map, on a bird's eye view,
yeah,
it looks like Gurnos and all those type of places.
Yeah.
And it is, basically, but it's just on a hill, so it doesn't seem like that as much. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's very hilly.
Yeah. So it is a bit different, like, you know. So it's...
These ones are like face to face with each other, aren't they?
Nice show, mate. Ta-da. Hiya. Hey, what's Ty Sign like? Good place to live? No? Good community though, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good people.
Everyone stick together.
Depends where you are.
It's just
on Holly Road.
a lot of people told us not to go to Holly Road.
Yeah, don't go Holly Road.
We did go there, but it was a bit eventful, like.
Yeah. I don't even like the kids up there, so that's that.
Are the people from Holly Road from the area though, or are they people who moved there?
I think they've moved them in there.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Thank you very much.
Cheers. Thanks.
Cheers. Bye. So this is it.
Yeah, so the gentleman telling us about how they sort of face to face with each other.
Yeah.
On this one street, but
You could tell as well, like on the other side of the road, the houses, it's like they, I don't know how to say it
it's
really.
almost like they got a view of everything, isn't it? So I don't know. It's like,
Yeah, they're looking at them like they're watching them sort of thing.
Possibly,
Yeah,
so
exactly that.
little move they make.
Oh, I can imagine this sort of back in the day.
Yeah.
Being a bit mad, like, because the houses are, look, like,
It's so condensed.
wow.
It's so condensed all together.
Like, if your house is there,
Yeah.
like you, whatever, you're facing them, you know, it only takes one day, you're having an argument with them, and then the whole experience of living here is negative then, do you know what I mean? You're scrapping every other day.
Bring the atmosphere down.
You know,
big time, doesn't it?
them in number 32s, you know, them in number 32 are having an affair with number 54, and, you know, and then they find out, and just quickly, people in number 32, I know you're not having an affair, I was just saying, like, you know.
Hypothetically.
Hypothetically, that's the one, Miles, you got it, mate. Bloody hell.
Oh, yeah, you don't want to start
Is there a way out here? No. Oh my gosh, that's the other.
We just sort of go back down.
Well, I think that's the other issue, isn't it? If you come down here, you ain't getting out, mate. Like, if someone wants to rob you or, you know, whatever, set you up, you're buggered. It is a strange road. Look at that for the view, eh? Stunning. Mate said that this used to be the roughest place. Forsyth here now, years ago.
Up there.
Oh, up there.
Scythia is there.
You just go straight through this lane here, is it?
That's the back. That's the back of the houses. If
Yeah.
you go up this way.
this one here.
Yeah.
I see. Yeah.
If we go across there, that's all Forsyth.
Okay.
There's like two rows
Yeah.
facing each other.
Yeah.
That's Forsythia.
Why did it have such a reputation?
I don't know. I've only ever lived here for 10 years myself.
Okay.
He has been.
Loads
he has
of
been
drugs
here
up
longer.
there.
Was there?
Yeah.
He has been here
All
longer because he
druggies
was
up
with
there,
another
was.
partner before he met me. So
They were all roads, they were all
he used to live over
And what is
Forsythia.
it? That's changed now, would you say then, or?
A little bit of change. I used to live up there years ago.
Yeah.
I moved away to Trinant.
Yeah.
I moved from Trinant to Risca Park, R1 Park. Then moved up here.
And what do you make of Ty Sign?
Alright. But for all the rubbish being dropped off up here.
You have all fly tipping and that, do you?
Yeah. You got a bag but they've been tipped. A ton bag on the end for you.
That's not nice.
In the car park.
Pain in the ass.
I've been here 10 years now.
Oh, and it's still there?
Yeah, still there.
Not there?
Yeah.
Have you contacted the council?
Yeah, we told the council. They're supposed to have brought an ARB up here to pick it up.
And it's been 10 years?
Yeah, about 10 years now.
That's a disgrace.
Incredible, isn't it?
An absolute disgrace, that is, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah. So what would you say is like the worst thing of living in Ty Sign? Would you say it's like the council and that, is it, or?
Yeah. You born them for problems. You got a leak here. They give you a date to come out to check it. You don't come out straight away.
To fix it?
No.
To check it? And then another date then to do it?
That took a long time for that porch to be done. I had scaffolding up there 7, 8 times a year to do the leak. One council boys come out, dug it all out, didn't put trays in. The water was still coming through. Then they come out again to rip it all out and put trays in. And they led back up there.
Fucking mad, isn't it? Huh? What's the community like up in Ty Sign? Is there a community?
There's no community up here. Like all this row, all stick together.
Yeah.
The next door comes over and have a drink with us and have a laugh. And that side, you get them reporting him.
Really?
Yeah, we had a party here Friday. Last Friday. Tuesday the council come out complaining.
You're joking.
They're quick enough to come up for something like that. But then
Yeah.
for issues who need sorting out.
Yeah. Quick enough to come to, report stuff like that. Typical, innit?
It was only talking, wasn't talking loud. Like we talking here.
Yeah.
It was like that.
Just socialising.
The weather was beautiful as well, you know, so...
They said, oh, you can sit out until 2 o'clock in the morning if you want. Just be quiet. Have Alexa out, that's all. Turn down by 9 o'clock. There's got young kids around you. They don't hear us, but they.
Man.
Over there reported us.
Yeah. Is, so you say the police are not the best responsive up your Ivan then?
Police is always up, yeah.
Are they?
Yeah. You see them every day you're coming up, yeah.
Is that a antisocial problem, drug problem?
Antisocial. I think it is.
A lot of kids, is there?
Yeah, kids. Always beating them kids up over there. My friend's kids.
Oh, the police are?
No, the other kids.
Right, I see.
Around you.
Oh, never.
They went over there, over the spa, you got a church there, and they go in there, and the skate park, they beat them up over there.
Oh.
In loads of kids.
Is there much to do for the kids up here?
It's not much. You got a park right over the skate park.
Yeah.
And you got one further down then. To go, if you want another park, you got to walk all the way down to Risca.
Yeah, it's a big hill, isn't it, as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you say a lot of people then from up here, they kind of just stay up here then?
Yeah. Like if we got something on in the park, sometimes we catch a bus from here or have a car, pick us up and take us down there.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a funny old estate, this, isn't it, the way it's set out?
Yeah.
You know? So if you could...
All this side stays together. That house comes over, you've good friends.
Well, it's on this side of the road, isn't it?
Yeah.
Makes sense.
And they come up here fast. Cars do.
Yeah.
How long have I been over there?
If you could...
Around here. They come flying around here, shoot up here. And it could be kids playing on a lane there.
If you could describe Ty-sign in a couple of words.
Sometimes it's good and sometimes it's shit up here.
What's your name?
Calvin.
Calvin, Cullen, Miles.
Miles.
Nice to meet you. Thank you very much for talking to us.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
All right, mate.
You looking healthy?
Yeah, looking good, yeah. I've come off everything now, sorting my head out.
Have you?
Yeah, I've been to jail since.
How long's that been now?
But you know, recall when I was in Mew.
Yeah.
It's been 8 years now.
Unbelievable.
Nearly 6 years clean off my heroin and the crack.
Are you on any medication?
Yeah, I'm on a methadone script. I'm on 70 ml methadone, but
Yeah.
that's it. I don't
But it's working for you?
I don't take anything else, I'm working as well.
Fantastic, mate.
Everything my life should have been.
Yeah.
Really. No?
Yeah. Let me show you your eye.
Yeah, I got blinded. I got blind in my eye.
When was that?
It was 6 years ago.
Yeah, because it wasn't like that when I saw
We were like,
you.
no. Some guy hit me in the temple with a weed brace. And basically blunt trauma blinded me. Rattled my eyeball so fierce in my eye socket, it blinded me.
Wow.
So I've had to adapt to that now.
Oh man. So is it totally?
No.
It's totally gone.
It's totally gone.
Yeah.
But it sounds weird though, but it's only when I cover my good eye, I realise I'm blind. When I'm looking at you now,
You
even
wouldn't
though
think
I'm
about
totally
it.
blind in that eye, it looks like I'm looking at you through both eyes.
That's mad.
No, it's crazy.
Yeah, you've
So
got to be
I had
careful now with that. I know, then, haven't you?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
this one is not too clever either, to be honest.
Yeah.
You know, but I've had to deal with that.
Well, at least you've sorted your life out, though, innit?
Yeah,
So you're not
yeah,
fucking.
yeah.
You know, imagine you were still doing that life,
Yeah.
and that. It's risky, innit?
I couldn't do it no more.
No.
You know, my mother passed away just before I got out. You know, it's like 6 years ago. My brother off the heroin.
Yeah.
You know, he passed away as well. So I just wish my mum was around now, really.
To see, yeah.
To see that I, you know, 'cause she's always said that to me.
Yeah.
You know, I'll be around, you know, one day you'll sort your life
Yeah.
out. Just a pity she's
I
not
seen
here
it.
now.
I seen it was with my nan as well, and I kicked myself. But The only bit of hope I have with that is I just think, you know what, she's up, you know, if there's a place up there, she's there looking down.
Yeah,
and she
that's
can
what
see.
keeps me going.
She was probably the person up there guiding you to get clean.
Yeah,
That's how you gotta look at it.
Yeah. Well, look at it, you know, my mother wouldn't want me to mope around and feel and mourn all the time.
Exactly.
She wanted me to live my life, innit? Like any parent would.
Exactly.
That's what keeps me going.
Yeah, all right. So you've lived up this bit, Holly Road?
Yeah, I've been up here since I got out of jail. Yeah.
What's it like up here?
People give it a bad name, but it's not. It's not. Every place years ago, didn't it had a bad name and reputation. But I've been up here. Well, 7 years I've been here since I got out of jail. Bar a couple of months I was in a B&B, and I haven't seen any trouble whatsoever up here.
You know, if you took yourself out of your lifestyle, imagine you took your mind out of your lifestyle of jail, you know, addiction and whatever else that comes with it, and put yourself into someone who's a goody two-shoe down the bottom, could you see how they would perceive this as a bad place?
Yeah. But over time should be.
Time will tell.
Time will tell, won't it? And it has for the last 7.5 years I've been up here. But I don't think a lot of them down here, even though it's okay up here, they never,
They probably wouldn't come up here to even see
which is understandable, I think. Because if I was in their shoes, I was down there, I probably would. Still wouldn't trust any fucker up here. Even though just because you know there's no trouble up here, doesn't mean, you know, people are not in the crack and they'll just rob you anyway.
Do you think there's, obviously wherever you go there's good and bad, but do you think a lot of people up here wish the people down the bottom end could see the goodness in a lot of people? And
you all do. You always are. There's nothing we can do about this, is it? Just like you said, time will tell, but there's 5 women that live down the bottom, down by her, and off their own backs is a TLC cafe down by the spa shop.
Is it Robin?
Robin,
You told us about that.
Yeah, well, the 5 women, it was shut down, it was an old hairdresser, so the 5 women got together, started renting the place out, rented the place, had all the inside all done up, had the cafe put in, the food bank at the back, so like every Monday, Wednesday or a Friday, 3 times a week, we can go down there and we can get a food parcel, and it's all we've got to give them is £4. And they've done that off their own back.
And how important is that place?
Very important, really important, because it's 3 times a week. Plus this the ISIF charity just started doing a cooked breakfast on every Wednesday down in the cafe, and we can go in there. I think the reason being, I think the charities, and I know a lot of people up here are struggling with benefits and things like that, and getting in debt and owing. People on drugs, people with habits, and not eating properly. So what they've done is they spoke to some charity, the ISIF charity, and got them to pay for the breakfast, but it's only for people on Holly Road though. But I can go down there Wednesday and I can either have a small breakfast, a medium, or I can have an extra large. I always have the extra large, he's looking pie like that it is. You know?
Is it nice?
Yeah, 2 mugs of coffee to go with it.
What, black pudding and that?
Yeah, you've got everything. Black pudding, hash browns, mushrooms, beans, tomatoes, 3 pieces of fixed toast.
Oh, so it's not a jail breakfast
then?
No. Tell the people what a jail breakfast is.
No, they said it's not even... Now, it's not too bad now. It's still bad, but going back Dartmoor back in the day, you had half a bowl of porridge, a little dollop of butter, and a boiled egg, and that would be it. And have a cup of tea out of piss in them, wouldn't it?
Cardiff was quite bad for the food, wasn't it?
Terrible, isn't it?
Bad, isn't it?
Still is bad, isn't it? Still bad.
Yeah.
I think it always will be, won't it?
Yeah, and do you know what? Part reason why I didn't want to ever go back because it was so bad. And I spoke to someone the other day, Kerry Older, and he said the Cardiff jail was the worst jail he went to.
Where did you speak to Kerry? Do you have Rhonda?
He come on my podcast. Yeah, so I went a fair nil, didn't I? So
yeah. So what's he saying? You do a podcast,
so I got out of jail 2020. Yeah. I got clean off the heroin.
I was going to say, I look well as well.
I know. I was the first man on one of the first in the on the trial for Bouvidal.
Right, yeah.
I'm still on it.
Yeah.
Got clean. I then went public with my story, you know, because I was one of Britain's most prolific shoplifters. And then basically fucking started a podcast where I interview famous people and all that.
Yeah.
And now we've got this vlog series now where we go everywhere, like, you know. So I met back up with Kerry on the Fernhill one, and he came to the studio the other day, and we did a sit-down podcast about his life.
Yeah. Do you do anything else?
He's cleaning, I know.
Yeah,
Kerry.
see?
Yeah.
It'd be nice to meet up with a few of the boys.
Yeah.
Who I'd done all my bird with.
Oh, well, do you know what? We could even link something up, like,
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah, like
From
that,
the different
yeah.
valleys and that.
Yeah,
Have them down, sit them around the table.
I've known Kerry 25 years.
I'd love to
But
do-
I only known him in prison.
Yeah.
Never out here.
Well, imagine that, meeting up with Kerry and a
Yeah,
few of the others.
yeah.
Round table,
Yeah.
innit? And a bit of recovery story.
We don't the only thing we reminisce about is jail with me. Remember when you got double? Remember you playing? Remember you was here? Remember you was here?
And we said that. We said,
It
you
was
know,
good days,
in
though.
Wales, you're different areas, tribal, innit? You know, when you go over the bridge in
All-
jail,
all stick
you're all
together.
together, innit?
Yeah.
You're well.
I won't go anywhere else when I get a sentence. It's over the bridge. You know, so as far as ways I can't Dartmoor most of the time.
Yeah. Well, this shit over here, isn't it? Park's had a bad name lately, haven't
It's
it?
fucking bad. I was in Park, and the first day it opened, I was in Park. I was the first inmate through that gate. Yeah, my reference number on my file was 0001. I was the first inmate in the
Right,
prison.
the first inmate in Park Jail. That's a
But
fucking-
that year, I think it was 13 suicides in a year. And I found 3 of them.
In the first year, like?
Yeah. I couldn't save 2, and I saved one, the third one, and I saved his life then. But he came back, he came out of the coma as a garbage, I think.
Would you say that even that early on then, the jail was bad, was it?
Yeah, I don't think it was bad enough to kill yourself, but I heard the 3 that I found, they were all clacking off heroin, clacking off gear.
And they
And
wouldn't
they
give
tried
him
to
meth?
get on a script, and they wouldn't give him a methadone script. And
Well-
like, if you've ever done a clock, then you'll understand, you'd understand it would put people like us normally strong in the head that would never think of doing that. But if you was a bad enough clocking, then it's enough
and people,
to say
you know, people
insane.
rattle differently as well, don't
Yeah,
they? Some people
yeah.
can do a week and they're right.
Yeah.
Some people, like
Yeah.
me, I'm spewing bile for weeks.
Yeah. I used to hate him, my Cody, because we used to get locked up and then we'd go back to jail and he'd be sleeping after a week.
'Cause he was on the gear and that.
And I would still be clocking 6 weeks later, and I'm like, how the fuck?
Yeah.
How are you sleeping?
I could smoke, right, a 3.5 in the night, right? And like, even if I go to sleep for an hour, I'll wake up clucking. Yeah. It's mad, like. But other people could last 48 hours and they'd be alright, like, you know?
Yeah.
It's just coming through the post sort of thing.
Yeah. Is this what you do full time?
Yeah,
Is it?
yeah.
Is it?
I was working for Kaleidoscope.
Yeah.
You know, drug and alcohol.
Oh, yeah,
I was
yeah.
working
I'm
in
with
Powell's
them, yeah.
Place down in Newport. I was
Yeah, I
working, you know, 4 years I'd done with
Yeah.
them, and now I've left to do this full time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm loving it, mate. Loving my
How
life.
did you get to do this?
Like
They
I
have
said,
people, they
no,
are.
I went public with my story, did a couple
Oh,
of
yeah,
articles,
sorry, yeah.
and then I just wanted to do it myself, and I learned, all self-learned. I didn't even know how to use a fucking iPhone. You know, never had a smartphone in my life.
No, I'm the
Yeah,
same.
I've all self-taught, just
Yeah,
wanted
I'm
to
the
do it,
same.
like, you know,
It's mad,
and
when-
raise awareness on our lives.
Yeah,
Because no one else
yeah,
would. No one else does this, do they?
No. But you are right, though. I would wish like people to give us.
I'll take your contact.
more of a chance. You know.
What? Well, if you ever want to tell your story, you know, I'd love to help
Oh,
you.
I've got
mate.
every story from when I was younger, like right through here.
And I bet you could inspire a lot of people as well, and teach a lot of lessons, mate. You know,
yeah,
because we've done it, haven't we?
I got no problem speaking to groups and things, as you can tell.
You do you want to tell us how many years you've done behind the door?
27 years.
And how old are you?
I'm 50 now.
So more than half of your
More than
life.
half of my life, yeah.
It's been behind the wall. Like.
Yeah. I first went in when I was 14.
Do you have any regrets?
Yeah, all the time. I just regret that when I first went in, I went to Wanley up in Warwickshire and rugby. And most people that go to jail, they go to once, don't they? And they just don't like it that much. They never go again. But I don't know what it was with me. Me and my brother both went to the same prison together. But he was 15, I was 14. But it just... I loved it really. It didn't bother me one bit.
Well, I've just said on the radio, now you know prison, they're just trying to open 3 new jails now because of the overcrowded.
Yeah.
Really and truly, jail should be a place to rehabilitate people.
Yeah, of course it should.
I wish that first jail sentence I went in, I would have been changed.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I wasn't, and that's why we're seeing prisons
Yeah, of course it is,
overcrowded.
and that's why
Because
you've
no one's ever rehabilitated.
No, they will never get rehabilitated, right? When they got big tellies in there, 300 mod channels on the skybox, Xboxes, PlayStations, DVDs, movies, gym every day. 2 tidy meals a day, association every night. That's not rehabilitation. That's not being rehabilitation.
Yeah, we say it's shit and that, but it's still all right. Like,
It's
do you know what I
holiday
mean?
camp, it is. It's an holiday camp now. The only thing that they take from you is your liberty, innit? Is your family. But that should be enough, shouldn't it? That should be enough from people.
Okay, then what about in terms of when you're in there, let's say, right, whether it was good conditions, bad conditions, what are the jail system, what is the prison system not doing correct to make sure people come out rehabilitated?
No, more education, really. I think more education, more classes. Because I think a lot of prisons, they just what they do. If you don't want to go education, you don't have to. But then they just leave you lounge about and just leave you sleep all day in the cell.
Left your own devices.
Yeah. But there's enough courses. There is plenty. There's enough at the moment. I think education-wise, there's enough. If somebody wants to change their life, they will. I did from my courses.
But what I see though is, right, the problem is, who's in and out of jail the most? Drug addicts,
Yeah.
drug addicts who are in for 2 months do 1 or 4 do 2, right. You can't go on a rail course or any good courses unless you're doing over a year, right. But we're the ones who keep on going in and out, There's no courses because you're only in for a couple of weeks.
Yeah, the judge shouldn't give you a sentence.
Rehabilitate them in the fucking community.
Like I was on the DTTO. Remember that? Drug testing treatment order?
Yeah, rather than...
I had that instead of a 3-year
DRR,
sentence.
drug rehabilitation order,
I had that instead of a 3-year sentence in Newport Crown.
And did that do more for you than the prison?
That done more for me than prison did, because I stayed out for like 5 years then.
I rest my case. That's exactly what I say. Okay, go back then quickly to Holly Road. If you could describe Holly Road and Ty Sign in a few words, how would you describe this place?
Best move I ever done coming from Cathedral over here, quiet, most, from the middle up, I wouldn't fucking, I wouldn't talk to them really, a lot of them.
Yeah.
But from halfway down, coming down this way, I think his sound has never seen any problems. It's been quiet. Same as anywhere, really.
And would you say this community here, and alright, some people might not get on, there might be a couple of scraps here and there, but do you all look out for each other?
This half looks after us, looks after ourselves.
So this half?
Yeah, because my sister lives in the second block over there. My sister lives in the top floor. Her partner then lives in the middle floor. So I have it with my sister and her partner. But then obviously from Monday to Friday I'm working. So we're going to scrap and that. But then when I'm going round, I collect all bits in, like in the skips and that. Yeah. Things what they throw away. Yeah. And I take, like I done today, I've been to the boot sale all day.
Just selling little things?
Just sell all my stuff in a boot sale, 360 quid.
You made today?
That's what I made today. So I make every week at least £350, £400 every single Sunday, that is.
Working out.
And that's all I ask for is stuff like this. What I get finds in skips. I just lay it all out, pay £15 for the bit of land for the day, and it just goes. You go £1 for that, £2 for that, £1 for that, £5
Honestly?
that, £10, yeah. That's what I've been doing all day. You want to go to them, have a look, man. You want to go to the boot sales, Jeffrey, Tilbury, you got them.
So are you from Lansbury?
Yeah.
Yeah, we done Lansbury. When you go home on YouTube, watch the Lansbury one.
Yeah, I will. That's what I mean, I can't give you a number. I can't give you a number because my phone...
You got a pen?
My phone broke yesterday. Wait there, I can grab it on.
Just like 1 or 2 words. How will you describe Holly Road?
Holly Road, I describe is no different to anywhere else. And I've been up here 7.5 years and I haven't seen no one bit of trouble. People have a drink and get a bit lazy on the weekends, but so does everyone anyway. Yeah. But it's one of the most safest places I've ever been anyway.
And if you
could... I got out of jail.
Yeah. And if you could just say to anyone out there who's struggling, either mentally or through drugs, anything positive you'd say to them?
Yeah, I was just speaking to, what's your name?
Miles.
I was just speaking to Miles about that now. About people, feeling suicidal, and I was saying I'd done a listener's course and Samaritans, peer partner and that. And the best thing to do was like what I'd done. I bottled it up. But in the end, then I didn't. And I talk to people about it. Don't be afraid to ask for help,
Yeah.
It's not like years ago where I'm a man and I don't ask me nothing or nothing. Them days are done here.
You think you're getting angry?
Nothing to be shameful at all, and it will help, and it will help for me anyway. Brilliant.
Thank you very
Get
much.
rid of the stigma, innit?
Thank you.
Yeah, that's it, yeah.
Lovely to see you, mate.
And you, mate. Say hello
Take
to my
care.
dog.
Hello.
Hello, Rocky.
Hello, Rocky. Take care.
Yeah, he was.
Can you tell the people your name?
Yeah, Jay.
And you're from up here, mate, yeah?
Yeah, Almond Avenue originally, and then moved up here. Number 70 in the houses down the bottom, where the guy is, just up a bit further to the right.
Okay.
And me and the missus just bought a house on Elm Drive, so can't stay away from it.
You know, I think when you're from an area, it's home,
Well,
innit?
we moved to Abertillery for a bit, for renting and stuff, but I can't stay away from it. Do you know what I mean? It's come back all the time.
It's everyone you know in it and stuff, like, you know.
Yeah, and everyone knows everyone around you. That's the thing. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you make of Holly Road?
Thing is, it's what you make of it. Do you know what I mean? People from the outside looking in, they just see it as a dump. But you get the odd troublemaker now, but it's not as bad as it used to be. I mean, years ago it used to be a great place, but then it went down a bit, and it's on the way back up. If you know what I mean. This end is a bit sort of more rowdy, if you like, but towards the park end seems to be a bit quieter.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I come here the other day. It was quite a few heads out there, but I think it's like you said, it's a few people who, you know, if you get one or two people who are quite rowdy or let it down, they've ruined it for the rest, and the reputation as well.
I mean, there's the top end of Risca, Ty-sign, Man Away, and Forsyth here as well.
Yeah.
And that used to be early 2000s. The reputation was, you know, one of like, you go up there, you're gonna get shit, you know. But
yeah, we just come from there as well, and I was like, I could see as well, like that Forsyth. It's weird how it's set out.
Yeah.
And like,
yeah, because it's all the same with like the sort of like Grigeracca and things like that, with all the numbers are just everywhere, and it's kind of just been built to. In a weird
and
way.
it's like, you know, you've got the main road, but then it's like it's on a hill, innit? And it's like the streets are just like.
It's like Cumbrae with all the walks. You kind of just get lost. It's like a rabbit warren down there. So, but yeah, I mean like this year, like I said, when I was living in the house, going back to just early 2000s sort of thing, it was all right. But you get, because these are all these are mostly council houses now. So back then it was single glazed windows and sort of you did everything. Do you know what I mean? So when you'd have the boys out party until 5-6 o'clock in the morning, up the flats,
you could hear everything.
But,
yeah.
You know, it's like you said, you get used to it, and
and the people are like, you know, there's some families here you see out really trying to take pride in their gardens, and then across the road you've got the block of flats, and if they're all out there drinking and it can be frustrating, can't it?
Yeah, well that's the thing. And when like when I was working for Amazon before this, they had us banned from delivering up here because a Royal Mail van, I don't know the full story, but the Royal Mail delivery man was threatened with a knife. So they had to collect it from the Spa, which is, well, not a Spa, it's a family shopper now, but down the bottom of the hill. And it was quite big at the time. They stopped us delivering here, so we had to deliver it and they had to come and collect it. But I don't know if I mean, I still see the Royal Mail vans and we still deliver up here, but I don't know whether they do the flats now or just... But it's one of them. I mean, it's got a bad reputation and it's known, you know, around the place, if you know what I mean. So,
yeah.
But I've never felt unsafe up here. Do you know what I mean? I've always been able to walk the dogs in the night and not have a problem, sort of thing.
Yeah, yeah. And if you could describe this place then in a couple of words.
Oh, good community. Everybody knows everybody. I mean, a lot of this place, I'd say Solly Road maybe not, but most of the place you can leave your door unlocked, sort of thing. And you know, obviously I'll give you sugar. It's that sort of thing. But yeah, I don't think there's really a couple of words that can describe it. I'd go on for hours. I mean, I can't say a bad thing about the place. I always come back. So
yeah.
I mean, you got Ty-sign and you got Risca, and it's all separated by the canal, and it's all great. I mean, Risca's hasn't got as many of these councils sort of built. Ty-sign was mainly council, if you know what I mean. But it's good as gold.
Yeah.
And everyone knows everyone, so yeah.
Jay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Cheers.
It's alright, it's not a bad place to live, like, you know what I mean? If you know the people up here, if you know the boys up here, they're alright, like, you get on with them.
So you homeless at the moment?
Yeah.
How does that make you feel when you see like about 6 boarded up houses?
Oh, I don't know. It just pisses me up. The thing is, I've had a stroke, right, and I've got a fucked up hand. And do you think the medical people that helped me? They took me took me out of hospital and just took me out of hospital. You know what I mean? With a fucking fucked up hand and a fucked up leg. You know, and they haven't done nothing for me, like. Just find me a place or anything.
And then you're up here, which is at the top of a mountain, basically.
Yeah.
Right out of the way.
Yeah.
Vulnerable.
Yeah, that's right.
Have you put your name down on the list and all then?
Yeah, got my name down on the list and this and things like that, but it takes time, you know, it takes a lot of time to get a place, like, you know.
Have you got anything you'd like to say to the government about that, like? Or?
No, I just wish to do more for people like me, like, you know what I mean, who are disabled a bit, like, you know, and help us a bit more, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I agree, mate. I totally agree, mate. Maybe if you take that Welsh flag off and put a different country's flag on it, you might get
yeah, you might do that,
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, anyway, without trying to sound pessimistic, anything positive? Would you like to say anything positive to people who might be stuck on hard times as well?
Well, I just like to say, think of the future, and maybe things will happen for you, like, you know what I mean?
That's great, mate. What's your name?
Mark.
Mark, I wish you all the best, mate. I really, really do. I hope you get out soon.
All right, mate.
You take care.
Yeah. Okay, thanks, mate.
Ta-da.
Ta-da.
What's your name, mate?
Jamie Smith.
Are you from up this way?
Yeah, live up there, buddy.
You live by Ollie Road, is it?
Ollie Road.
You know, speaking to people, right, we go all over Wales, different council estates, right? A lot of people ask us to come to Ollie Road. Why do you think that is?
Because the old wrong uns up there, and there's always drama up there, maybe police activity, all that, like, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Do you like living up there?
No, not at all. Impossible to get from there, though. See?
Have you tried to get out?
Tried, like, you know what I mean? It's full of crackheads and smackheads and that, see, bro, do you know what I mean? And they're all up and down the street, and it's not a good place, is it?
Do you don't take drugs, no?
No, of course not, no.
Do you work?
Work. Got a job to get up in the morning, buddy. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No. But you've tried to get an house elsewhere, have you? Or you've tried to...
house, flat, anywhere, like, to be honest with you, but doesn't work like ads, eh?
Yeah. No, I agree, mate, I agree. If you could describe, you know, Risca, Ty-sign as a whole, how would you describe it?
Shithole.
Really?
You ask, I tell, bro, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I sit here and like you, like.
Okay. Well, let's leave it on a positive then, yeah? Anyone struggling, yeah? What would you say to anyone out there on their luck?
Anyone struggling? Deal with it, innit? Do you know what I mean? That's what I had to do.
Face it head on, is it?
Deal with it, innit?
Thank you very much.
Cheers, mate.
Thank you.
Thank you.
No worries.
You have a good day, alright, mate?
Yeah.
I would rub it off, but it looks bad.
Oh, look,
You know what?
I'm going to spin on this like it's my whip. I'm joking.
That's a bit bad, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Lovely. You really a car dealer?
Construction does,
Is it? You want to plug your company?
Construction work.
What do you do?
RW Motor Company.
What was it called, mate?
RW Motor Company.
RW Motor.
Yeah.
Hit them up.
Yes, hit them up.
Can you tell us some good? What's the good points about living up here then?
This fucking pub.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, this is like the stomping ground of Risca.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good for me. We welcome in and that.
Yeah.
Good sense of community up here.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah. Well, I live in Forsyth, right? Do is.
Yeah, we've just been up there. We just had a look around up there. Yeah.
I live up there.
Yeah. How'd you find it living up there?
It's all right.
Yeah.
Everyone, it's like a fish pond, man. It's like, you know, everyone's in everyone's pockets, but the community is good, like. You know?
We noticed, like, when we were walking through there, obviously the houses are facing each other, so you know, you're sort of in each other's business. We were assuming, do you know what I mean? We didn't want to assume things, but the way it was situated, do you know what I mean? How they're looking at each other.
That's in like their they call it the Bronx. It's like it's like an alleyway anyway. Like
A lane. Yeah, it's pretty much a gullyway. Yeah, gully. Yeah. Okay.
We got a man by here.
You like, bro? This is my mate. Andrew, yo, he's a good guy. Yo, listen.
Yeah, no, it's like
yeah, good.
From Abercarty here, like.
How long have you lived here?
nearly 5 years now.
5 years.
Yeah.
What's the culture up here then? Like, what is it? Is it
Good community.
Is it drink? Is it drink? Like,
Yeah, it is a lot of drink. It is
It's a
a lot of drink.
party environment, bro.
Yeah, it is.
Constantly.
Everyone just loves partying.
Bro, see all these cars here? I don't know why the fucking music ain't on, but the music is. You know what I'm saying, bro? We got every single radio bumping, bro.
Like, yeah, anyone come to Risca, come to me, sons, because I tell them, no, like, you'll have a fucking best
It's
night.
actually on camera.
Yeah,
for
yeah.
the
You
little
will.
bit.
You will.
Yeah, man. I can't see it from my goal, man.
People throwing
Why'd you
on
come
me
here,
like-
boys? You know what I'm saying? Like,
Terrible.
it's terrible.
Well, so you're from here as well, though.
I'm from here. I moved up Aberdeen.
Why did you move?
He's from Aberdeen, he
It's
is.
just cheap, man,
He's a scum.
Quality, that,
But
innit?
can I just say something? If anyone does come to me, sons, make sure you keep the shoes on, because you get dickheads up here in the night smashing glass.
Yeah, pick it all up.
My daughter got a
Yeah,
little
there's kids
splinter
up
in
there.
her fucking foot this morning earlier, like, so.
Yeah. Would
Yeah.
you say this is the best boozer in the town, though?
Yeah, definitely, 100%. The Masons.
That's a plug. That's a plug for you. Yeah, man.
Yo, you smashed.
What's all this about, then?
Do discos, entertainment, bloody, I don't know, magic mirrors, photo booths, all that sort of like, man.
Yeah. You on social media now, yeah?
Yeah, so Sublime events. But yeah, let me know. Sort your party out.
Top man. Safe, brother.
Safe.
The Masons.
Oh, look at that. That's fucking wicked. Self-advertisement, yes, boys.
Right then, Mai. That's Risca, Holly Road, Forsythia, Ty Sign.
Ty-sign wrapped
That's
up.
it, wrapped
Yeah.
up. Obviously, we did it over 2 days because after the first day we left it a bit late.
Yeah.
Wanted to come back. We were going to do it again in the summer, but we thought, you know what? Let's add a bit more to this video, and then we will still come back in the summer.
Yeah, revisit.
Yeah. How'd you find it, mate?
Good, mate. Yeah, good. It's a bit of a funny one, a bit of a mixture of sense of community, but then in like patches as well.
Yeah.
So, and
it's a
quite
weird setup,
yeah,
isn't it?
condensed. Isn't it? They were all on top of each other, pretty much. The
Yeah.
houses facing each other, and
yeah.
big blocks of flats. We saw like over, well, it's like 80 odd, 100 odd houses, wasn't it?
Yeah.
On that one street on Holly Road. So.
When I went there the other day, there was a lot more people out.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, you've seen quite a chilled vibe today there,
Yeah,
haven't you?
it was
But
a lot more chilled. Yeah.
You could still see how people perceive
Would have
the
a
sort
perception,
of perception of it.
Definitely
like,
have a perception
you
of it,
know,
yeah.
and you know, speaking to Kidley, what a lovely guy, isn't it?
Yeah, great mate. Yeah, I had a really good chat with him off camera as well as on camera. He just seemed like a really good guy, working really hard now to try and stay on that right path and put out a good message really about speaking up, not bottling things up. So just get rid of that stigma. Yeah, fair play to him, mate.
I really liked how he gave his kind of take on what he thinks of the rest of the area, and you know, the perception.
You could see why
and
people
how
would
he
have a
feels
perception.
as his conscious of how they're perceived,
Yeah,
and I thought that was
definitely.
really nice. Like, and hopefully people in the area can kind of see that and you know, understand a bit through.
They can relate a bit more.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, really enjoyed the place. If I give it a rating out to live, I'd give it as a whole 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
If I give Holly Road itself, I would give it a 6 out of 10 just because of, you know, the boarded up houses. There was a few smashed up windows, and you know, there are people in those flats with drug problems. They are lovely people, I imagine, but if you was bringing a kid up there, it would be very stressful.
Difficult environment, isn't it?
Difficult, yeah, you know. So for that alone, I would give it a 6. But as a whole, 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10. Risca, it was a lovely place.
Yeah.
Forsythia and the other road, what was the other road? Like Manaway and all that.
Yeah, Manaway.
You could see how that used to be quite a rough area as well.
Area, yeah.
Yeah, get away with murder sort of thing.
Yeah.
But it was nice as well. It was okay. So, you know, I'll give it a 7 on a whole.
7
innit?
overall,
Good
yeah. I think
community.
that is fair, yeah.
The pub, the Manaway and all that. Yeah, because, you know, 8 out of 10 is quite high, isn't it? You know, you're looking at like Dennis Powis as an 8, you know.
Yeah.
So, I would say 7 out of 10. That's fair. Thank you to everyone we spoke to. People down the Manaway. Was it the Manaway
the
pub?
Masons.
The Masons.
The Masons,
oh my gosh,
yeah.
I'm calling it
Yeah.
a different name. The Masons pub. They were all fantastic. Both days.
Yeah.
Very welcoming. So yeah, thank you very much. If you want us to come again, you want to meet us, give us a message. Leave a comment if you've got any stories of Holly Road or any other parts of Ty-sign and Risca as a whole. Hit the like button, subscribe to the club, and you know the rest.
Stay
Stay
central.
central.
The Central Club.